Hello everyone and welcome back to ZooCrafting! I am Zookeeper Seri and it has been quite a long time since we have been back in the zoo. I am so sorry about that, but I have good news! Good news everyone! And hopefully you guys will be very excited about this news because it means we are about to have even more time in the zoo. And it might even be live with you. So what do you guys think about those cookies, huh? I'm pretty excited. I have a lot to tell you guys today, and I realized I kept putting off jumping into our beautiful Zoodesia world because I thought, oh no, I need to wait until I get the winners of our zookeeper spots. So we do indeed have a new maple botanist. So a maple tree botanist will be moving into this beautiful maple forest that we have built right over here. And we do have a fantastic chef. Here, come along, puppies. Come along, Ash, Lily, come with me. We have to tell everybody the good news. We do have a fantastic chef who will be joining us, and we do have a doggy treat seller who will be right over here with their dog of their choice. The random generators picked everything, and oh my gosh, your guys' suggestions on what kind of delicious foods could be in the syrup shack just blew me away. I can't believe I still have not yet had a maple syrup pancake or waffle in real life. This is getting a little ridiculous. But Chips and I are just so busy on Sundays, which is the only day that the local vegan restaurant has the breakfast brunch, that I still haven't managed to pull off being able to eat such a delicious treat. But that is my own personal woe, and I am actually going to tell you guys, not only do we have those people coming in, but hopefully I might be able to share this beautiful zoo with you very soon by being able to do live streams. Isn't that fantastic? I'm just like, the idea, you guys, of being able to walk around live with you guys on a regular basis here in the zoo and get a little bit of stuff done in the zoo. It is just blowing my mind and making me so happy. Oh my gosh, there's always so much to do in the zoo, and I'm always so overwhelmed by it because there's some little basic things. I mean, like replacing these torches with some of these beautiful tree stumps so that we can have a different kind of light source that's not just an open flame waiting for a stray dog tail to go the wrong direction right over it. And then there's all sorts of stuff that I want to do up at the house, like take care of our garden. I haven't even planted my autumn garden yet, you guys. Here, I'm gonna climb up into our really cool little observatory that we've got here, our little forest observatory. But my house is over there somewhere. Where those floating leaves are, I promise there's a gigantic tree house. And I want to go over there and I want to be able to plant my autumn garden and work over there. And then I just have a lot of chests that I need to sort and all these little miscellaneous tasks here and there that eat up a lot of our time. We could be expanding exhibits. And after talking it over with our amazing Patreon community, I realized I think that regular ZooCrafting streaming is the best way to do that. So we are going to start doing all of those little miscellaneous tasks. For instance, like cleaning up the Red Wolf exhibit, we might do together, live. Being able to just do stuff like maybe doing some extra fishing. Oh look, there's the Prince of Peafowl. I wonder if he's going to give us any more really awesome gold ingots. Maybe. That would be really fun. All right, we'll kind of keep an eye on him. Are you going to drop any gold for us, buddy? Are you really happy to be living here with the elvish gardener? Because I'm sure that she's very happy to have you. And I mean, you've got your friend, the dancing lily pad chocobo, who has been here. I mean, you know, I guess having chocobo hang out around our lily pad gazebo is kind of like if you just had geese or cranes in most places that you would visit in real life. It's kind of just like having those big birds hang out outside of a building. So I guess I don't really need to remove the chocobo. Chocobo are part of our life here in Zoodesia, so having a wild one just show up and hang out, she's probably begging for cookies. That's probably what she's doing. Cookies and delicious geishel greens from the Wisteria Cafe. Well, as long as you don't eat the wisteria, you can stay, darling. All right, so we'll let her go ahead and stay. But yeah, there's just lots of little stuff, you guys, that kind of bogs us down. Like, look at this. Look at this mess. Coming in here, clearing away some of this overgrown grass and trying to make this look a little bit like a nicer, more tidy zoo that everybody could be able to enjoy experiencing. That's important. I mean, we got some overgrown grass over here. I don't even know what it's doing over here. We've got some over here. And yeah, I mean, having some overgrown grass is nice because we're a zoo. We're kind of like a mix of cultivated wilderness, if you ask me. But just doing little stuff like that, tossing various bits and bobs, not my maple saplings, into the compost bin, being able to gather some of our gardening resources, and just getting to chat with you guys. I think that would be really fun. Not to mention, there's just like all the little miscellaneous tasks we could set up for the week. We might have our live streaming so that we can kind of get all of this miscellaneous stuff out of the way. We could work and gather up our Zookeeper EXP by being able to take all sorts of delicious fruits and veggies over to the various zookeepers who need them to take care of our animals, like Adelaide. I think I have some berries for you, Adelaide. Yay! See, and then we can get some Zookeeper EXP from Adelaide. Oh my gosh. I'm so close to getting enough. Adelaide, yay! Okay, I'm gonna get another shiny log, and now we can go put a shiny log down, which would be quite helpful for us. So let me go ahead and tuck that away somewhere where there's a flaming torch so that we can swap out the light source. So there's just a lot of miscellaneous little stuff that kind of chews up our time when we're busy in our zoo crafting episodes that I think would be very enjoyable to be able to do together and to explore a little bit around our home together. And also, you guys, back a long time ago, when I first started zoo crafting, I had a dream of being able to open up a server that everybody could come to and everybody could visit and they could be able to see our zoo crafting world. And when I realized that that just wasn't possible because it would be way too expensive and also have way too many security issues, I had a dream of being able to offer zoo crafting as a download that people could install, and then they would be able to play in our world and see what was going on. And then I realized that that isn't really possible because very few computers can run the 140 mods that we have here in our world to make zoo crafting possible. And even more so, our world is often up in the like several gigabytes of size. That's just not reasonable to offer to anybody to have to download, let alone try to run. So it kind of made me really sad, and I didn't know. How was I going to share the beautiful zoo we have built together for years with you guys? And thanks to those of you who have showed up at our niche live streams, I feel comfortable enough to say this would be the perfect solution. So I'm really excited because I feel like this, being able to do some live streams with you guys, would be the perfect way to not only get some of those little miscellaneous tasks done, but then some days we just might spend some time exploring the zoo, maybe adding in new facts. You guys can help me look up real time about our animals, being able to just do some exploring around our home and celebrating the exhibits we've already completed, which some of you guys may have either forgotten about or some of you guys may have never seen in the first place. So how fantastic does that sound? Because we could do zoo tour days, we could do zoo lunch days, like zoo picnic days where we just go and we like make a nice picnic. Is that Fluffy Mittens? I swear that bunny is Fluffy Mittens. That's just hilarious. We could do zoo cleanup days or gardening days or even exploration days or fishing days, and I think that that would be fantastic. And it would also allow us to get all of those little tasks done so that then when we are here in these episodes of Zoo Crafting, which I may have some very important daily dose news for you in the near future, but I refuse to admit to anything just yet. I'm just giving you guys who love Zoo Crafting a big hint there. But then it would also let us set things up. So for instance, if we wanted to do a vote, then you guys might be able to vote and help me figure out what animal exhibit should we work on next. Should it be the red squirrel exhibit? Should it be the bird watching arena? Or should it be arena? That makes it sound like it's some sort of battle, like a Pokemon arena made for bird watchers. Okay, I would seriously do something like that, and maybe we'll have like a big bird watching day. Maybe I could get some of the other ZooCrafters ZooCrafters to join me and we could do like a live stream where we do like competitive bird watching. Who knows? That would be kind of hilarious. I might have to talk to Pavo about that because that would be hilarious. But anyway, you guys could help vote on like that, or maybe a red fox or a cougar exhibit. And then that would guide the next arc of events, the next arc of things that we do in the zoo. So I think that'd be really nice. We could kind of do just a mix of all sorts of different things. But I feel like I just need more time in the zoo crafting world. And I haven't been able to have that for a little while for lots of miscellaneous reasons. But I really think that that would be a good solution, a good middle grounds for some of the... Oh, hello, you beautiful moth. For some of the problems that I've been facing and some of the ideas that I have. And I'm trying to find my way. We need signs. That's what we need. And I'm trying to find my way back to the syrup shack so I can get something to eat. Though we're running really low on... We're running really low on some of these food resources. Ash, for crying out loud, those pancakes must be like covered in dog hair by now. He is always jumping on those pancakes. I just can't believe it. Whoa. Whoa, hang on a second, guys. I have a spider in my hair. Ahem. Apologies for the real life interruption. It is very infrequent that something like that happens, but I just had a jumping spider land on top of my head and had to take a moment to help that little fellow, which if we were live, you would have actually seen that happen in real time, and that would have been a little bit exciting. But alright, I'm gonna eat my maple waffles. How are the puppies doing? Doing okay. Let's give them a little bit of food because you guys are good. Good job, Ash. Good job, Lily. We could give the puppies a bath day. Oh, there's just so many possibilities. It's so exciting. So I think that would definitely help us. So let me know, if we were in the zoo, what would you guys want to do? Would you want to be able to take care of the animals and work with the zookeepers, building up more zookeeper EXP? Would you want to go adventuring and exploring? Would you want to tend to the garden? Would you want to fish at Tate? I miss Tate. Where's Tate? He's back at the house. Okay. Would you want to fish at Tate's fishing at tackle and pier, like his Tate and tackle? Or would you want to like maybe sit down? We could have some nice meals. We might be able to do some competitions with the other ZooCrafters if they so wish. There's just so much that we could do. The zoo is huge. Like truly, the zoo is huge and we're constantly expanding it. So I would love to hear your guys' ideas and your guys' thoughts on some of the first things that you would enjoy doing. I think that because I can't put the world up for download and I can't make the server available for just everybody to jump onto, this would be a perfect compromise where we would hopefully be able to adventure together. We could look at all of the different animal exhibits and learn a little bit more about various animal facts together. And we could also come up with ideas and really get started and locked in on different projects to expand in the zoo together. And I think that would be fantastic. And I also think to get so much done when there's so much to do in the zoo, I definitely need a little bit more time in the zoo. I wonder what possible thing I could do to show up in the zoo more often. Maybe you guys should check back pretty soon to find out if I might reacquire my ancient goal of daily zoo crafting episodes. Dun, dun, done. But seriously, we'll have to see about that, but it is something I'm considering. So this is kind of just more like an announcement video of my intentions, and the red wolves are like giving me their poo. Thank you. Thank you. I guess it's always good to have some fresh fertilizer, that's for sure. And there's just so much to do. I really think it would be very, very good to spend time here together with all of you too. That would make me very happy. Oh, look, and we have some dead leaves. Oh, that makes me very happy too. Huzzah! Happy day! Dead leaves and dark green ground cover. Those are actually perfect for my current project of working in the maple forest. So heck yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take these and we're gonna go ahead and decorate with them. Hopefully we will have a wonderful zookeeper pretty soon, or that maple leaf botanist who might be able to trade the various composting dirts that we can create for some of these wonderful dead leaf piles, because I looked it up, guys. And maple tree forests that have the kind of maple trees that give you sugar, they really don't have a lot in them. There's not a lot of biodiversity at first glance for where you had these specific spots where they cultivate maple trees specifically to be able to get maple syrup. It's kind of just the trees, and then you've got a whole bunch of lovely leaves. So like a whole bunch of leaf matter that has fallen from the trees. And I will say that the maple trees that you can see that give you maple syrup, from what I could see, they definitely look more like our big red maple trees. They look in leaf type and texture and kind of like bark texture more like these kinds of maple trees over here rather than these kinds of trees, which kind of look like pine trees, you know? So I just wanted to like let you guys know that there's definitely a difference in what they look like in person, but that's okay. We're in Zoodesia. Things are always a little bit different here in the zoo. Let's go ahead and jump over. We'll kind of like sprinkle some of this ground cover around. But I would love to work with our maple leaf botanist, and maybe they could trade some of these lovely dead leaves. And that would be very important to show how when you have a lot of leaves that drop on the ground like that, you not only end up creating an environment where the soil can hopefully recycle some of those nutrients from the dead leaves, but sometimes all of those dead leaves going down kind of might smother some of the little seedlings who try to come out, and it can help the tree because then the tree doesn't have any competition trying to start up literally at its feet that might grow one day and compete with the sunlight. And if you guys might remember the last episode, we talked about how trees often struggle to compete for the resource of sunlight. So just a little bit of science to brighten your day. But alright, this is, like I said, mostly just an announcement video to let you guys know. We will be doing live streaming and zoo crafting. When, where, why? All of those questions and more will hopefully be answered very soon, you guys. I want this to kind of be our conversation video where we can talk about when would be the best time. Since we are live streaming niche on Saturdays, I'm thinking our relaxing zoo crafting streams may possibly happen on Sundays, and we will definitely keep the video on YouTube in case you guys miss it, and it will be a regular thing. We might even start making it pretty often during the week, maybe once or twice during the week even, so that we can hopefully get back up to speed in the zoo. I miss the zoo. You guys have been telling me how much you miss zoo crafting. We get fan mail and beautiful, touching letters from families all over the world on almost a daily basis, and I just know that I'm ready to come back, and hopefully we'll be able to swing in with all sorts of projects, all sorts of beautiful new creatures to add into our zoo zones, and all sorts of adventures. So let me know what you guys would love to see in the streams. Let me know when they would work best for you. Let me know what you are looking forward to, and then we will start working together to really create this into an amazing experience and get some stuff done for once in the zoo. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!